The school is absolutely done. The school is fully done. The school is completely done. And on Tuesday, because government is closed on Monday to celebrate white supremacy presidency. The government is closed on Monday to celebrate white supremacy presidency. But on Tuesday, I'll be contacting the city to request an inspection of the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Elementary School and Gym. Brothers and sisters, thank you for those of you who stood with me. Not the fakes and the phonies. Not those who act like you supported me but didn't trust me, didn't believe me. You listened to the struggle streamers and the scammers. You believed them.
Yes, yes. Welcome back to the Bad Guys Podcast. I am your host, King Walker. And yes, that is the con artist himself, Dr. Umar. We will get to the full video. That was only 30 seconds. We'll get to that in a second. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the podcast, the TikTok, all that good stuff. Spotify, Facebook. Go ahead, hitting that like button, subscribe. Let's get this popping. I don't want to take too much of your time up, but while I got your time, let's handle some business. So Dr. Umar, he says he has finally opened a school. We'll see. I got my reaction. I will get a reaction from Tim Black. I'll play his reaction from his podcast. If you're not hip, we'll get hip today. Um, Yeah, just make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the podcast, the channel, and everything good, all the Spotify and all that good stuff. Hit that like button. Let's roll. This nigga has said he has opened the school, been open. I want to say maybe 8 years, 7. I don't know exactly, but it's been a while. So he's going on a rant, and as we did, we was clowning him. Where's the school? DL Hughley had some things to say. Vlad TV has some things to say. A lot of people had things to say. From what I see, I know DL Hughley, him and DL Hughley had a back and forth. This is not a new thing, but he's saying he has finally opened a school. I think he's a con artist. Honestly, it's just me, myself personally. I think he's a con artist and a serial penis watcher. But if he's going to open a school, let's see what he's talking about. Let's see what he's talking about. I'm about to pull this shit up right now. Like I said, I've always been saying I think he's a con artist and a potential penis watcher. But Dr. Umar, I'm gonna speak my piece, but I'm gonna let him speak his first. We're gonna run this video. He said he opened the school.
Thank you to all my donors around the world. I know it has been 7 long years. I know it has been 7 long, hard, tough, grueling years, but we are here, baby. The school is absolutely done. The school is fully done. The school is completely done. And on Tuesday, because government is closed on Monday to celebrate white supremacy presidency. The government is closed on Monday to celebrate white supremacy presidency. But on Tuesday, I'll be contacting the city to request an inspection of the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Elementary School and Gym. Brothers and sisters, thank you for those of you who stood with me. Not the fakes and the phonies. Not those who act like you supported me but didn't trust me, didn't believe me. You listened to the struggle streamers and the scammers. You believed them.
He's doing a lot of talking, and he still has a lot of work to do. I will say that. It might be true, might not be true, but he's doing a lot of talking for a nigga that is waiting on white supremacist day to be over. But go ahead.
Okay? I want to thank the real people. I want to thank the real people, brothers and sisters. I want to thank the real people, brothers and sisters. I want to thank the real people for standing with me because our time has come. Happy birthday, Frederick Douglass. Your gift is this school. Frederick Douglass always wanted to open a school, brothers and sisters. My cousin Frederick Douglass always wanted to open a school, brothers and sisters. My cousin Frederick Douglass always wanted to open a school, brothers and sisters, and I'm opening it for him. I am going to open the school for you, cousin. Don't you worry. The blood of Bailey is alive and well. The legacy of Frederick Douglass is alive and it is well. The legacy of Bishop Richard Allen is alive and well. I might become an AME pastor. Y'all think I should become an AME pastor? Should I become an AME pastor, brothers and sisters, and talk to and preach the gospel of Black Christ? Should Dr. Umar become an AME pastor and turn FDMG into an AME church on Sundays?
I will say this. If you haven't became a pastor yet, you're not going to do it. Like you sat here, it took forever to build this school, and now you want to be a pastor, dude. You can't even get a podcast going, a blog going. It just got me thinking. You went straight to pastor, so you just want to throw that damn collection plate around. That's all you want to do. That's all you want to do. That's all you want to do. You went straight to the money because you a con artist. We already say the church is a scam, and you want to go straight to scamming. I think this now, like I said, I think this nigga's a con artist. Honestly, I don't know what to think about this guy. I just told you he's a con artist. I used to like him. Then I seen a few people exposing him, and I didn't know all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know about all the exposing. I just don't like. I don't like all the begging and asking with no nothing. Like he's asking for donations for the school. Majority from black women, single black women for their kids. I'm assuming. I could be wrong, but he doesn't do anything. He doesn't even like get on YouTube and put a show on to get donations or get super. He doesn't do any of that stuff. I feel like if Dr. Umar would have had a podcast 4 or 5 years ago, he'd have been had this money. If he would have went out and maybe did something, did some movies or something, he could have did something more. He just hops around on the damn podcast circuit, taking pennies and people's money. That's just me personally. That's just me personally. Yeah, I seen him ask for donations without remorse and doesn't show any receipts. Yeah, and then who does he ask these donations from? Like I want to say it's from black people. He don't really, and like he said, he's waiting for white supremacy President's Day to be over. He's just too much talking for me. Just too much talking and not enough walking. Like I said, it's nothing to have a podcast. I would respect you more if you got up here like everybody else on podcast, get on YouTube, get your money up, get your weight up, entertain us maybe a little bit. You already kind of do already. Might as well do it for some chips. Get the school going.
Should I call up the AME leadership and turn the John Jacques Dessalines Nat Turner Gymnasium into a branch of the AME Church on Sunday morning? What do y'all think? And preach the good gospel of Garveyism and the good gospel of the Black Christ. What do you think, brothers and sisters?
I'll be scared. I'll be scared to see this nigga with a church. I'm not gonna lie to you. That'd be something. Dr. Umar Church would be scary. Now I was watching this one show. Tim Black, his podcast. He was going in on Dr. Umar. I'm sitting here like, this nigga's going in. And he's right. He's not right. I'm about to pull it up. It was very entertaining. I had to play this for everybody to see, just in case everybody didn't see it. Tim Black TV, the Tim Black Show, going in on Dr.
The school is absolutely done. The school is fully done. The school is completely done. And on Tuesday, because government is closed on Monday to celebrate white supremacy presidency. The government is closed on Monday to celebrate white supremacy presidency. But on Tuesday, I'll be contacting the city to request an inspection of the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Elementary School and Gym. Brothers and sisters, thank you for those of you who stood with me. Not the fakes and the phonies. Not those who act like you supported me but didn't trust me, didn't believe me. You listened to the struggle streamers and the scammers. You believed them.
Yeah, at this point, Umar, I don't think anybody gives a damn if your school ever opens. I don't think people trust you at all now. Not at all. I think the bus left. Elvis has left the building. James Brown is gone. Even MJ's in the upper room. Family, it's a wrap. I know it doesn't feel like it right now because you're able to record and we see you, but you are a ghost. Yeah, you no longer exist in the earthly realm. Your name no longer rings out as somebody who was, you're a shell of your former self. You are a ghost-like person. You're a zombie now. You're a walker. That's what it is, fam. You no longer matter in the grand scheme of things. I mean, and that's being as brutally honest, man. I want to get it to you straight, Johnson. Man, you took people on a journey of excuses and stories and nonsense. And you're a sham wow. Dude, it's pathetic, man, what's happened. I'm just going to be real with you, fam. You know, you say people were lame because they didn't trust you. No one should trust anyone. Trust is earned. What'd you ever do to earn people's trust? People ask you about money they gave your ass, and you get mad. People give you money and then say, hey, we gave you money 5 years ago. What up? And you would get mad and attack them for asking what you did with their money.
That's a whole fact.
Then other people who thought about supporting you saw how you treated people who gave you money, not that you did anything for it. Fam, you don't even have a weekly show.
That was my
You know what I'm saying? You don't even.
That was my thing. Yeah, that's my thing. You don't have like a weekly something that we come and see. It's like you're not even trying to run. You're not trying to get the money. You're waiting on the people. You're waiting on your don't. It's annoying. He annoys me. It's like, all right, Dr. Umar, get the money. All right, I know you waiting on some donations, but are you going to help the situation that you're waiting for? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just tripping.
You are so lazy.
Lazy.
All you do is go around the country picking up money.
Lazy.
You don't even have a weekly podcast or blog or news article or newsletter or group or
a website. You ain't got no website. You ain't got no tire shop. Nothing. Man, I've never heard of you walking around door to door handing out your newsletter. Like I said, it's just like you waiting on this internet money. You waiting on the GoFundMe money. You waiting on the GoFundMe money.
Nothing. You have nothing material. You pop in and tell people crazy shit. You run around chastising people for who they chose to marry or date. You do put out memes. Man, tell the truth.
That's my other thing too. As I said, I call him a serial penis watcher because he worries about what other men what other race of men have sex with other race of women. That is notorious too. It'd be like different if it was like your brother or your boy. He worries about the whole world's penis. You need to worry about the school.
Man. You're just a content creator who's a lazy content creator at that.
Lazy.
You don't even really have your own YouTube channel. You don't have your own Sirius FM radio program. You don't have your own anything. You don't even really have your own. Not really. You got people to help you do stuff, but you know what I'm saying. You don't. Fam, you are a joke. You are a pathetic joke. And it would be funny, but it's funny sad, not funny ha-ha. You understand what I'm saying? Because the fact that there have been a lot of black women, and I think it's mostly black women, who were so enamored by the opportunity, for some whatever reason, being susceptible, being vulnerable to someone like you who talked a good game about their sons, who they may be raising alone, the the occasional black woman who feels less than sure of themselves, or maybe looking for love or looking for validation. You were always there with a vacuous compliment, a pointless compliment that did nothing for them but made them feel good, like a sugar rush of Queens and my hazelnut and butter pecan, like all this pandering bullshit. Then when you weren't doing that, you were talking down to black people, telling black people they need to send more money and focus on making more money, and everything was about money to give you eventually. To give you. And what's bad about it, you didn't start out this way. You said, I don't remember. In the beginning, it seemed like you were just a brother with a gift of gab.
Brother said that in the comments, man. You didn't start off like this at first. You didn't start off like this at first. I forgot what he said it yet. Yeah, he didn't start off like this. He done changed. The internet changed you.
That was talking good stuff, you know, who was talking about uplifting and empowering Black America, and you seemed like you were on the right path, but somewhere along the way, you kept seeing too many butts. Too many sisters with nice asses and
was that what it was?
Nice jobs and cars, and you just
was it
distracted.
Was it what he does do the butter pecan, the butter, the brown shit. He does do that. He does, and I think that's unnecessary, especially if you're trying to build a school for kids and the kids see that on the internet. Yeah, he does do that. He does do that.
Then I guess you saw yourself as being a mini celebrity or something, and that only made your ego bigger, and you just became an untamed, immoral scam artist. And I don't know, man. People won't tell you, they laugh at it. I don't think it's funny, fam. I think it's embarrassing, fam. You end up hurting the very people you were supposed to be helping. You ended up taking money out the Black community, not putting money in it. You ended up not uplifting people.
He said taking money out of the Black community. Going against all the Black celebrities. He went against all the Black celebrities, man. Come on. He go after the white boys, but not like how he go after Jay-Z for not opening a bank or a grocery store. I hear him say that before. Well, don't worry about why Jay-Z don't. We ain't gonna go to it anyway. Why he got to build it for?
But
he gonna build it in the white neighborhood,
becoming a lightning rod for controversy and causing more division and more stupidness to flow around the Black community. You became just a clown. You're a cartoon at this point. You realize that? You're almost as bad as that Black dude that goes around eating food and flexing muscles. You're almost as bad as some of the worst conservatives that don't believe that racism exists and says dumb shit to tap dance for a couple shingles. You're almost as bad as empty-headed Democrats who complain and blame everything and compare.
I think this nigga is a conservative, but hey, we're gonna let it ride. We're gonna let it ride.
It to slavery and Jim Crow and lynchings. I mean, you're just as bad as all those people. You're almost as bad as Roland Martin, man, at this point. Now, how'd that happen? You went from being a Roland Martin killer to being almost as bad as him. That took doing. That fam, you're a tragic story, fam. You're a train wreck. You're a diabolical, scheming scam artist, train wreck, in my opinion. That's what you are. This is just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I don't want to invest 20 cents in finding out. I will not spend a quarter to find out because you dug the hole. Now you dig yourself out of it. Go help Black kids. Go help little boys. Go help these little Black boys that need this help. Don't ask for another dollar. Get out and work. Get out and grind. You could have wrote a book a month. What else are you doing? What else are you possibly doing, dog?
Hey, I think this nigga hates Dr. Umar. Like he's going hard. He's going hard. He said, man, you ain't even wrote a book. I don't I don't know.
What else you got to do? Seriously, fam. What else have you got to do? What else? Nothing. You know, as long as I've been doing content, you've been doing this content. And what have you done with that? What have you done? I finished the school. I told y'all, 7 years, dog. 7 years. Man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. Be ashamed of yourself, man. Seriously. If you had, you know what? If you were a decent brother, you'd be ashamed of yourself. You would go away.
Dr. Umar opens school, man. Announces the FDGMG school is ready to open after years of controversy. We here now. Now this is okay. Now that we here, now we can sit back and just see what happens. We can sit back and see what just happens now. Now it's all in his hands. Who's that? This is you, right? I honestly don't think he's worth the airtime. I think there are more dire situations that deserve the light. Yeah, true. That is true. We gotta lighten it up, man. It's been a rough week. we gotta lighten it up. Michael Jordan, the black lady getting hit by the ICE agent. I wanna play this. This Kroger, these kids protesting ICE and Kroger, going upside Kroger, going hard. I want to lighten it up today. It's Thursday. We'll get back to the rough shit tomorrow. I got ICE. Like I said, we got the ICE lady getting hit by the car. I live in Cincinnati, so they just unloaded maybe like 8 ICE vehicles in the city. And my mother called me earlier and said, hey, we was riding down the street on the way to Longhorn. And we seen the ICE agents on Coleraine Avenue. If you're familiar with the Cincinnati area, I'm like, okay. So I mean, yeah, we can talk about people getting shot. I got a lot of those, but we had it's midweek. The weather's 60 degrees mostly. You're a little light work. Hey, perfect. The weather's kind of changing. And ASAP Rocky has dropped a new commercial for the Ray Bans. I might have to get me a pair. And then I like the commercial so much because it's a reference of a classic movie, a classic hood movie, Belly, where he got Nas in it. He got ASAP Rocky, the new director of Ray Bans, had a commercial referencing Belly with Nas in it.
Man, I get a phone call from Flacco this evening. He want to meet in Harlem. Funny thing is, it's the same restaurant where I last met with his pops before he passed. His pops was my dog. My first time back from Africa. I don't really know what to expect, but knowing him, I know he keep a trick up his sleeve.
What's up, my guy? Look at you. Wow. What's up, man? I'm not feeling this, man. I don't hear from you for years and years, man.
It's been a little minute, huh?
Yes, it has, man.
How you been?
I've been great, man. Chilling. But look at you. Oh, hell yeah. Man, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Turned over a new leaf, B.
Yeah?
I'm the newest creative director of Ray Ban.
Yo, I didn't expect nothing less.
You know we had to do it right, B.
Yo, man. Your pops would be real proud.
You always been sincere.
I see how you did that.
You been getting real busy, yo. Check it out. We got the opticals, we got the sunny joints, we got the rimless ones, we got the bold
My
golds.
style right here.
New Flacco collection, man. We taking over.
Oh, I see you, man. This is like south of France right here. This is like a weekend in Paris in the summertime. What? Crazy. This is what you're doing. This is history, man.
Appreciate you taking time to come down here and check me, family. You know that shit mean a lot to me. I mean, you've been like an uncle to me my whole life.
This is what I wanted for you.
That's all I want to do is make you proud, you heard?
It's great.
You take off, though, man.
All right.
It's good to see you with 100 grand.
Dude.
Love.
Man, creative director Ray Bans. I know his father would be proud. I know his pop's real proud looking down.
Man, that's what's up. A$AP Rocky teams up with Nas Ray-Ban Belly campaign. In the first year, his Ray-Ban's creative director, A$AP Rocky, has launched an all-metal collection featuring Nas in a nostalgic ad that Nas' iconic role as Sincere along DMX, and that's in the movie Belly. And these joints is about to be in between 202 and 249, 200 and 250. I ain't gonna lie. Don't be surprised. I need a pair of them gold bowls. You see them gold bowls? Hey, don't be surprised. Y'all tune into the pod maybe like next week after, and I got a pair of them damn gold bowls. It's Black History Month, man. Look at that. As much as I talk crazy about Dr. Umar, I actually really do hope he opens the school. It's Black History Month. All this going on in Black History Month. You got A$AP Rocky taking over the Ray Bans game with the nostalgic throwback commercial with Slick, and then Nas look like it's just 96. No black don't crack. Look at that. Nas look exactly like a little puffy, but he all right. You know what I'm saying? It's Black History Month, man. And like I said, as much as we talk crazy about Umar, hopefully we're wrong. Shout out to Tim Black. Hopefully we're wrong, and hopefully he opens the school and shows out and get the young kids in there. I think it's a boys' school. I don't know. I'm assuming. I think it's a boys' school. Get the young brothers in there and get it popping. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong about old Umar and he gets the school together, and we good. February. Black. It's almost over. We got A$AP Rocky taking over. You got Michael Jordan winning the NASCAR Daytona, his company. It's popping this month. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. All that good stuff. I will get back to y'all. Depends on how the day goes. If you watching live, shout out to Diz in the comments. Shout out to Dizzy. I see you, man. Shout out to Diz in the comments. Yeah. We might see you guys later tonight, if not tomorrow. But make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff. Like I said, hit that like button. You might see me tonight. Definitely see me tomorrow. Bad guys out.